Hi everyone, my name is Corinne and I am your lingerie addict. I gotta sit here and do my makeup while I talk to you because otherwise I will freeze and get all weird and think too much. But I just wanted to take a quick, I'm trying to make it as quick as possible to introduce myself and explain how I became the lingerie addict. You'd have told me 9 years ago that I was gonna eventually, 20 years ago when I was in high school, try to make a living, would make a living for a couple years now. Anything to do with fashion, let alone designing, and I would have laughed at you. I used to think saying shit like, I'm not very girly. It was like, I thought I was a tomboy. I didn't like who I was. I was not, comfortable in my skin by any means. I hated everything about myself for a while. But I have 2 babies. My son is 18. My daughter is 8. Shout out JoJo. What's up? But when I had my daughter in 2011, I decided when she was 2 to make her Halloween dress, and it turned out gorgeous. I loved it. In a perfect world, I'd be able to pop it up on the screen, and if I can't, I'm gonna call somebody who can, because I really have no idea what I'm doing with the YouTube. But it's cool. I'm gonna figure it out. If not, I'm gonna call somebody who can. That's why I shouted out Joey. That's why I shouted out my son, because for real, he can't. But after I had her, her dad and I had, after 10 years, our relationship fell apart. I didn't realize until I did until he told me how miserable I was, that I was how miserable I was. You know what, you're right. Because for a long time, from the outside in, before the door shut at night, he's perfect. It's great. Couples this is the couple that everybody wanted to be, but when the door shut at night, after 10 years, I realized, this has been bad the whole time, and this is an important part of the channel, so I need to, just because I think, people need to hear about other people's experiences, and I didn't realize until after, especially when dealing with things like emotional and abuse, narcissistic personality disorder, psychopaths. They are real. The devil is alive and walking. I'm not going to say whose ex he is, whether he's your ex or my ex, but he's alive and walking for sure. But it's important that we talk about our experiences, because, and they are master manipulators at making you feel like you are crazy. And I thought I was crazy, and there was something wrong with me, and I'm sure there is something wrong with me, and I'm sure I am. I just have way too much fun to not be but no, I'm straight. Anyway, but we talk about these so people know that they're not alone. There were nights I cried for months, for a year, probably every day. And at one point in my life, before I even started making clothes, I would get up at 10 o'clock at night and put makeup on and take one picture where I looked cute and cry myself back to it. But I smiled for half a second that day. That day was better than the day before that. So I never posted things then. I never would have thought it would have led here. But I can remember reverting to whatever makes you smile a long time ago. After we broke up, I had 2 kids. I didn't have a place to live. I didn't have a job. I didn't have assistance. I didn't have a car. I had a car, but anyway, long time. I started making princess dresses and selling them on Facebook. I got lucky enough to, like, my second client was a great client. She's very popular in that community, and I got very lucky to be able to survive, because I didn't even apply for assistance for 3 years after that. Within a year of us breaking up, I met my business partner. I'm at 5 minutes. I was trying to make this 5 minutes. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, while I had the shop, we had the shop open for a year, long enough to know we didn't want to shop. But she sold vintage lingerie on Facebook, and I'm making princess dresses, and we partner up, and I start doing alterations out of the shop. But, she sells vintage lingerie, not on Facebook, on Etsy. She sells vintage lingerie on Etsy. I will link her shop because I love her to death. I got to give her some, hey, whatever I can give you, girl. But at one point, there was a bar next to the shop, and I was over there shooting pool, and this one girl, she was like, drunk, end of the night. You should get lessons on how to be sexy. I'm like, thank you, no, I appreciate that. It took me 34 years to like who I was and looked like. And I can make a joke about my appearance and not be insecure about my boobies or my support system at all. Shit. I take these motherfuckers out sitting on somebody's lap before I'm about to get laid. Like, let me put these to the side. And we don't necessarily, ladies, we don't want these necessarily falling when they reach up underneath your bra. But shit, ain't nobody got up and walked out. Now, one of them has said, you know what, I don't want to, yeah, anyway, y'all get the point. Being sexy has really got me nowhere in life, but shit, if I could show y'all what I have learned and what I'm more than happy to do it. I have, especially when on the Instagram, sharing a lot of the emotional abuse and financial and physical and personality disorders, and like I have gotten emails from people who are like, thank you for, I'm going through the same thing right now, and people don't realize how alone you can feel surrounded by people. For real, like after it's 3 years, we broke up, and I feel like it took me 3 years to get away from him, and I moved out of my hometown that I grew up in. I've still yet to establish a stable, we're moving again. You know what I mean? Like, it's not easy out here. It's not easy by any means. So anytime somebody else can relate to what you're going through, like, it helps just to know you ain't alone, even if you are alone, because sometimes alone is better than around people who are destroying you. Or don't even have your best interest. You don't even have to go that far. Don't even have your best interest at heart, okay? At one point, I tried to be a stripper. After we closed the shop down, like, I knew immediately I was going to get a pole. I fell in love with it. I combined with, what I was already doing, making dresses, pole wear, and lingerie. I was already making lingerie. And the pole wear was like, shoot, this is awesome, too. Like, at one point, my daughter said something about, she doesn't want a boyfriend, but she does this so everybody wants or likes her, or I don't do this so everybody, I do this because I like it. I like to look in the mirror and like what I see, and I like to dance one day and like have a bruise. Hold on, I got one right now. Is it right there? I have a bruise on my hip from falling on the fucking floor, and then the next day, like, lower myself. I can feel myself getting stronger by the day. I've never been stronger in my life. And what would you rather I be doing with my time out there in the streets? I'm gonna go on a date with this dude. I'm gonna go on a date, fuck that, man. I did that. No, I'm cool. But I knew the immediate second I was gonna get a pole at the house. I fell in love with it, and I refuse to feel embarrassed or ashamed or try to hide the fact that I do this and I'm trying to make a career out of it any more than the motherfucker that works at Harley Davidson selling motorcycles. Why? If he ain't embarrassed, why the fuck should I be? Or the dude that opened a gym. Like, y'all, we can all win. We can all win if y'all just let us. Just let it be and enjoy it. And honestly, between Instagram and Snap. Like I have 53% women followers, and I'm really proud of that more than anything. You know, I hope y'all. It's gonna be a lot of dancing videos, and every once in a while I'm gonna try to talk. I tend to talk too long, but again, that's why it's hard for me to make the videos. But it's nice to meet y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. Holla at your girl. Let's see. I am extra thankful for this community. Like, there for a while, it's all I had. So, you know, between the polars that I have come to interact with, and the yoga, and y'all have got me through so much. And if I can pay it forward, or if y'all want to sit here and watch my videos and laugh and make fun, I don't give a shit. Don't bring it my way. I don't need that energy. But whatever makes you happier. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Of course, this one's always in the background.